Luke 10 verse 25 to 37, the Good Samaritan. Luke the Evangelist, born between 1 AD and 16 AD in Atocha Roman Empire, died between 84 AD and 100 AD in Thebes, Boeotia, Ukiah, Roman Empire. Luke is one of the four evangelists, the four traditionally ascribed authors of the canonical gospel. The early church fathers ascribed to him authorship of both the Gospel of Luke and the Acts of the Apostles. Prominent figures in early Christianity such as Jerome and Eusebius later reaffirmed his authorship, although a lack of conclusive evidence as to the identity of the author of the works has led to discussion in scholarly circles, both secular and religious.
On one occasion, an expert in the law of Moses stood up to test Jesus. "Teacher," he asked, "what must I do to inherit eternal life?" "What is written in the scriptures? How do you understand them?" Jesus replied. He answered, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, strength, and with all your mind." And they also say, "Love your neighbor as yourself." "You have answered correctly," Jesus replied. "Do this and you will live." But he wanted to justify himself. So he asked Jesus, "And who are my neighbor?" Jesus replied with a story. A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho. When he was attacked by robbers, they stripped him of his clothes, beat him, and went away, leaving him half dead.
A priest happened to be going down the same road, and when he saw the man, he passed by on the other side.
So too, a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by on the other side. But a Samaritan, as he traveled, came where the man was, and when he saw him, he took pity on him. He went to him and bandaged his wounds, pouring on oil and wine. Then he put the man on his own donkey, brought him to an inn, and took care of him. The next day, he took out 2 denarii and gave them to the innkeeper. "Look after him," he said, "and when I return, I will reimburse you for any extra expense you may have." Which of these 3 do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers? The expert in the law replied, "The one who had mercy on him." Jesus told him, "Go and do likewise."
Summary: a man was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho when robbers attacked him, leaving him injured on the road. A priest in a Levite boat passed by without helping. Then a Samaritan, considered an outsider, stopped, cared for the man, and took him to an inn, paying for his stay. The story emphasizes loving and helping others, regardless of differences.
This well-known parable teaches about compassion and kindness. A Samaritan helps a wounded traveler, showing mercy unlike others who pass by.